How about now? There we go. That was weird. I don't know. Audio stuff just didn't work. Hey, all right, let me try it again.
We've done it 2 times.
Hold on, we're going to try it again.
2.
Hey, everybody, it's Friday, and that means that it's time for the Mike and Audrey show. I must be Mike.
We've done this 3 times. I'm Audrey. This is Katie. Scraggles wants a treat.
Give her a treat.
I don't have one. You have one.
Oh.
Ruth.
Thank you very much, Ruth. So nice I started twice. I started 3
times. That's how many times I've messed up. It's 3 times.
Yeah.
Can Scraggles have this piece of jerky and followed by crust later?
Are you asking Ruth?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm not asking
Scraggles,
you.
we gotta,
it's all up to Ruth.
We gotta ask Ruth about everything that Scraggles gets to eat.
She's over here. Come here, Scrags. Ooh, this way.
There you go.
Sit.
She's trying. She is sitting.
Okay. That was from Ruth.
All right. Who do we have here? I haven't said hi to anybody, which is good. Becky and Russell and W. Zucon and Willem and Gates and Ida Marie and Lisa S. and Matthew? I'm going to say Matthew? Wendy and Olive Octopus.
Matthew.
And Sugar Turtle and Farzan and Carolyn, Gregum and Ruth. I don't know if I said Ruth or not, but I did. Denise, welcome in. Happy New Year to you as well. Beth, the Queen of Washies, other Mike Madison is here somewhere. Who else?
Mike, this is what I have.
Yep, it's true.
This is what's been making so many noises. When you couldn't hear it, it was making very fart-like sounds, and I was like, oh no, could they hear it? No.
And why not Wagashi and Eric Linneman and Inks and Weens and Sugar Turtle and Glenn Craig and Dustin Wilson, Banana Duck himself, Beans, Stanks and Petals, welcome in. Mike H, Christine Chen. We got a lot of people in here today.
Yes, people are early. I'm like,
I know,
so
the Neko Chen. Look, everybody was here on time as far as anybody knows. Aaron E. Corinne, Hamster. That Michael Hansen. I think that's everybody. The Stream Elements bot.
We thought they were just mic noises. Yeah, that makes sense. Scrags knows my treats.
I think you should give her one. My dad says he's eating our Lindor chocolates.
Oh, good.
We've been chowing down on the Dove ones and stuff, and they
have.
are surprisingly good. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Well, hey, look, it's only 10 minutes in, and we are doing great.
Oh.
She's like.
She does tricks though, but sometimes we just give them to her for fun. Okay, jump up, jump. There she is.
Technically, her paws are off the ground.
Yeah.
So.
She has a bad back, or she has arthritis in her back, so I try not to make her do that very much.
Yeah. So, man, Raven, Mom, and I drove by you guys on I-40 between Raleigh and Galax last week. Oh, fun. We weren't here. Well, last week? Were we here last week? What is time? No, must not have been. No. Well, last week, this time, no, we still weren't home.
Yeah.
We did end up coming home a little bit. Whoa.
Where's Galax, actually? I don't know.
No, that's North Carolina.
Well, that I knew.
There we go.
There it goes.
We had to come home a little bit early because there were big storms rolling through here last weekend.
Yeah.
And we knew that the traffic was going to be bad. We didn't really want to drive the whole way, and also the pouring rain.
And it was still bad.
Still pretty bad. Not as bad as the year before, though. I looked at my 5-year journal. It only took us 7 hours this year. It took over 8 last year for me to get home. So, slightly better than last year. Yeah. Although I remember last year also the last bit was in the rain and it was dark and I was falling asleep. So
that's happened twice. Yeah. I did not journal last couple of days. Remember, I was like, don't let me forget it. If I don't put a pen, because Mike took and did a currently inked on all. How many pens inked currently, Mike?
Well, let's consult the notes. There's the first page.
I just needed one of these, but yet I still didn't do it to do my
the third page. 103. It's actually slightly more now. We're not going to talk about that.
103. Currently inked.
Yeah. 103. Well, so I thought it was 85, Carol, and then I found a few that were kind of dried up, and then I found a drawer that I forgot to count. So
and I have one at work, so
that one doesn't count. That's yours at work.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Audrey has free reign of all these pens. So also have arthritis in your back. Solidarity. Oof, that sucks. It's a bad time to. It's a bad thing to have solidarity on.
And since it's January, I did a full year of journaling in my 5-year planner.
5-year journal.
Fine.
Yeah.
I could plan 5 years ahead, you know.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you don't have very much going on, I guess it could be a planner.
I don't have much going on. I mean...
Audrey doesn't use a planner, by the way.
I don't.
She doesn't use a planner. She doesn't really need one necessarily, more than like what's in your phone.
Yeah, so mostly it's like what pen shows or when. And I have a general idea what months, and generally as long as I don't move them very much, where they lie, so I can sort of... and if I really need to know at one specific date, I'll just Google it.
Carol says, and ballpoints and rollerballs. Like, we're not talking about those. Ain't nobody got time to count those. Also, that's just my inked pens.
Yeah.
I have been showing great restraint. I have 2 uninked pens right in front of me, and I haven't inked them. I know.
And you haven't...
It's been great restraint.
Well, you didn't show one of them.
I think I've showed all of them, haven't I?
Not here.
Oh. What did I show?
You did not show the one on the right because it was part of the unboxing. You're like, it'll be part of the unboxing. And I think it's pretty, and I think people would like to see it.
I mean, that unboxing still isn't up, to be fair. I was going to post it on Sunday. All right, I'll show you all a pen, but you got to watch the thing on Sunday. Okay.
Karen, I don't know about Piper trading pens going to pen shows. I've not heard anything about that.
I thought he said they probably weren't.
That was last year.
Okay.
I mean, things change when it's a new year of pen show things. So if I find out, I'll let you know, but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people would like to see them in person, and
It's true. If anybody wants to see Piper's stuff in person, I usually will try to bring a Piper with me because I know he doesn't usually bring them to shows. Also, we have the Philly Pen Show coming up in a couple of weeks from now. So if you're going to be at Philly and you want to see a pen that I have or whatever, come let me know. Drop me an email or put it in the Discord or something. Let me know, and I'll try to bring stuff that people want to see. Likewise with bags and stuff. I drive there, so I can bring a couple of bags if if people want to see them.
Hello, Carbohydrates, and somebody else was here.
Wendy Sue.
And Wendy Sue.
Wendy Sue. I don't see a Carbohydrates. Where's that?
It's far enough back that I was like, I meant to say it, and then it got away from me.
Sugar Told Tom says he is not at all ready for Philly.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Bring all my inks.
And Tom, I know I've been meaning to give you some information, and then I just didn't. But just so you know, nothing else has been done on that front, so you're not behind.
Not entirely true. I have sent several emails. I have sent some emails.
Okay, well,
no progress.
No real progress has been made anyway, so
no progress at all.
Rush anyway. So yeah.
How's the watercolor going? Asked Carol.
Should I bring in my watercolor set and my
both of them?
I forgot.
You got 2 of them for Christmas.
That's true.
Seriously tempted to go to Baltimore? That's pretty soon there, Stanks and Pedals. Also, I think the hotel's sold out, but, check it out. It's a really good show. Why not go? Well, she was in, the Netherlands or whatever. So she's going to grab that stuff. While she's out of the frame here, I'm going to show y'all a couple of things that we got for Christmas. We got some really nice holiday stuff.
Yes.
One of my lovely mods, Sarah here, sent a fun card. My friend Jem and his family sent a fun card.
She's on the mend, which is great.
Yep, she's doing great last that I heard, so that's good. A friend of ours, daughter, has been beating the crap out of cancer for a little bit. And so she's kind of amazing and good job.
Yes,
also,
very
the
much
Wilsons out of Colorado sent us a very fun card. I'm not going to show the picture on the inside because that's their faces or whatever.
Yeah.
But we're like, look how fun that is.
We've been getting cards from this family for years.
Yeah.
They're growing, and it's crazy.
They do hand-drawn stuff and painted stuff. And
very
sweet. Very
yep.
fun. Also, why does this look yellow still? Hold on a second.
I mean, look, everything looks a little yellow.
That looks pretty white. Give me a white thing. That's pretty white. It's kind of gray. It's kind of gray. It's kind of got cat hair all over it.
Yeah, there's cat hair, but look,
So let me just go ahead and change the old white balance here. Click. That's a little better. Good. Okay. Yeah, watercolor time, Odd. It's watercolor show and tell time with Audrey.
So I got a book for Christmas. Everyday watercolor.
Yeah.
I've been reading and I haven't actually started it. I've just more gone straight on in and just going with it. I mean, look, it's fun. Shows you sketching and layering and, you know, all kinds of... Well, that's fun. I want to do these things.
Make a toucan.
Look at that.
Look at that toucan.
But yeah, it's going through the full steps of, you know, how to do that. So that's fun. I'm excited to do that. Look at that. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell Drew to come in here. He knows where we are.
Yeah. And Mike got me this little traveling watercolor set from Crazy Allen's Emporium
Yep.
in Chapel Hill.
It's a little company from
And it has
Raleigh.
like a little spot here to do the mixing. I did some quick little swatches, and this is what they look like. So nice and fun and vibrant, and yeah. I've used it just for this and one other thing, and I can't remember where I did it, but that's when Mike was gone. So he sort of forgot to bring it with him for Christmas. But yeah, it's super cute, nice and compact, and you can move this without them going everywhere, which is
Yeah, they're
really
kind of wedged
nice.
in there, yeah.
Yeah. So not always that happens. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a nice little traveling set there. So
Yeah.
and the other thing I
Shown this
got,
one?
I have not,
Okay.
is Windsor and Newton. I already took out one. It's always hard, Mike. You can get it. It's so hard.
It is really tough to open. I don't
So
know
I
if there's
tried
like a...
not to close it because it's so hard to open this thing.
Ah, there we go.
I already took out one of the, there's on this side, there's another flippy to do palette work and a brush, and I already put that with all the rest of my brushes.
Yeah.
But this is the Cotman series, so it's more of a advanced student, not the professional ones. The professional ones are always in squeezy jar or squeezy tubes of aluminum ones. But yeah, I did all the swatches out here and everything. And look how, I mean, the way I see it is if I want to progress to the tin jar or
Tubes.
why do I keep saying jars?
I don't know, those are probably not tin.
Aluminum. I can at least see which ones I use more often. So because you can just do the primary colors,
Yeah.
which usually people will work with. But I mean, obviously, you just mix. You just keep mixing. But it's a nice set. It has lots of colors, and
Yeah, these are really fun colors. I like them.
I definitely have that peasant one.
Which one's that?
I'm guessing it's this, not the fancy, like not the professional one.
Oh, Stinks and Petals said that.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Like, what are you talking
Yep.
about? Is that a color?
Yep. Dustin, that is why I heard good paper is the most important thing. I got 2 new things of paper, not arches, which I hear is the best. It's the old, it's for the 1400s they've been making and stuff, but I have not gotten that yet. But I've got the Staten and the Cotman. I've gotten several things of that. I also have learned a little bit about cold press versus hot press. I personally like cold press more. So the one I have here is Stonehenge Aqua Press. And I found, it doesn't want to do it.
I don't know what its deal is right now.
But instead of having the really rough texture like watercolor usually does, this one is smoother and it's better for detail work. And you guys know how much I am not into drawing necessarily, so this doesn't work as well for me, I'll be honest. I'm more of a cold.
Annabelle says they have arches, but they're too scared to use it. Justin says get some Bao Hong paper. It's cheap and really good. Carol says 100% cotton is usually good for watercolor.
Yep, that's what I use. Yep, all the stuff I use is the 300 or 300 GSM, I think. I'm pretty sure 300 GSM.
I love that she looks at me for confirmation. I've not even.
So the other thing I did with the hot press is this, but again, I was using brand new brand new paints and new paper, which I thought was gonna be like the other paper, and it is not. My nails go well with it, but
Yes.
Mike likes this a lot, and I don't think it's good at all.
I think it's a fun little cartoon sun, and I like it a lot, and I'm going to steal it as soon as she's done showing it to you. Sugar Troll says, get yourself a watercolor journal. She just got one of those. One of her new paper things is spiraled. So.
Yeah, it's spiral, so I was considering doing that. And it's big enough that I can do different things on different, areas of it and whatnot.
Bam.
And the other thing I did the other day, I was watching this person. She was doing like a live stream. And this is my little watercolor bouquet of flowers. Mike brought up a good point. These are supposed to be roses, but again, it's watercolor, so it can really be whatever the artist or whatever the person sees.
Whatever you can convince people they are.
Yeah. So, yep. So this is what I did the other day.
I was like,
should
those could
use
also
the other
be
side too.
They could also be carnations. Maybe they could be a peony.
Yeah, peony.
Could
is the
be
other thing,
what's that other thing? Dahlias could be kind of dahlia-ish.
Oh, okay.
Anything
because
with
I
big,
did add a little extra squiggles
big dense
for
frills.
Things. Yeah.
So I think she does nice watercolors. She made a whole bunch of little tags for our presents for Christmas.
I did not make enough for everything, but
you pretty much did. In fact, you did all but like one, and that's because I stole one to put on your present.
I did not use scented paint. That I did not do. And they are tulips, so that's nice. They are supposed to be tulips. So thank you, Beth, for realizing that's what they were supposed to be. But again, it's art. It's supposed to be loose and fun, right? That's what I hear.
Yep.
For as many rules on art as there are, I hear there's not supposed to be rules. I think it's just supposed to be as it happens,
Stillman's not great for left-handed people with a spiral. Can't you just like turn it upside down and then the spiral's on the right side? Or put it on have it lengthwise and then the spiral's on the top? Was that better?
Yeah, you could do like landscape version. Yeah.
Sugar Troll is also left-handed. What's up with these lefties up in here? So many lefties in that. And you know what? Pretty well every day when I go on Blue Sky in the fountain pen area, there's always somebody being like, I like to use fountain pens, but I'm left-handed, so it's impossible. And I'm like, I know so many lefty fountain pen users.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah.
More than you can shake a stick at.
Yeah.
Like, I think I know more people who are left-handed that use fountain pens than I know, like, lefties who don't. I don't know if I know any left-handed people who are not in the fountain pen community. Now I think about it. I don't know if I can name one.
I mean, I know some people that are, like, famous people and things that are...
Well, you don't know them.
I know of people.
Well,
You
sure.
just close it. Now it's going to be hard to open again.
I did close it.
Oh, no.
Well, I didn't want paints to go everywhere.
Oh.
Oh.
Now it's closed again. Now.
Is there a trick to this that I don't know? Because this... the hell, man? Ah.
Yeah.
All right. There. Don't close it.
We're never closing this again.
Like, I don't feel like I have weak hands and stuff, but every time I try to open that, man, whew, do you have a left-handed lamy nib? Well, there used to be.
Yeah.
Secret to that is it's just a medium that they polished a little bit more. So, in creative endeavor, you must rigidly comply with the arbitrary rules. That's right. Yep. Stinks and Petal, she's famous. Well, yeah, she's also lefty.
Yep.
So, well, and a fountain pen user allegedly.
Yep.
Reminds you of your favorite SpongeBob episode? I have never seen any of those.
We're just old enough that we didn't watch them.
No.
Yeah.
There's a trick on it, but I forget what. You have to press it somewhere. Ugh.
Really?
Dustin says he sent you a link on Discord to something. Probably paper or whatever. Probably a paper. Yeah.
I don't see a place that it can, but I'm not going to do it on camera again because that's...
Yeah. I'll just break off those little tabs.
Right?
Melt it off with a torch.
Yeah.
Never used one? Yeah, I know. Why would you? Right? Why would you? Lefty and not famous? I mean, that depends on who you ask, Carol. Famous artist in our midst here.
Yep, official.
And yet, sometimes people still show their art on here, even though there's a famous artist here.
I'm doing my work to let everyone see where you start from. I mean...
I feel like your starting point is unrealistic, honestly.
No, what are you talking about?
It's unrealistically good.
No, I
so
hope
bad.
that showing my art will inspire somebody else who's like, well, look, she's willing to show her work all across the interwebs.
Yeah.
But looking like that, then I can do it,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you know what else we did last week?
I don't have any paintings now. I gave them all away.
You did. You
They're
gave all your paintings away.
Gave them all away.
Yep. We watched Squid Games too, is what we did last week.
We did
And
that.
we finished it.
We did.
Thoughts
Well, this week.
this week.
Thoughts? I thought it was a good season.
Yeah. It's
Pretty
supposed to, the rest of it's supposed to come out in
Summer,
June,
probably.
maybe.
Hmm.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang is what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's an actor in there who's a famous ex-K-pop star who got thrown out of K-pop for smoking a little weed.
Yep.
Which apparently is a bad thing, and I don't know. Joining creativity of the only
Banned
makes
from the
things really
entertainment world.
trash. I
Yep.
don't know. Didn't know Lamy left-handed was... You bought one from Germany 6 months ago? I thought it got discontinued years ago. Maybe they just don't ship them here.
That's always possible.
They were doing that with the extra fine for a while. They're just like, no, America can't have them.
Like, there are certain things that you can go to the Pelican
Once in a while.
factory.
Oh, yeah.
And get, like, specific things that have been sold at, like, you can't, only at the factory you can get. So maybe it's something like that in Germany. Yeah.
Do I like his acting? Yeah, I thought his character was a lot of fun. Yeah.
If you want to make that sun into a sticker, I would love to buy some. Well, that's nice of you to say. Mike put it here up on his computer right now.
That would be kind of fun, though.
Did you like his acting?
Yeah, we just talked about that.
I don't even know.
Literally just talking about that.
I don't know how much he was acting, honestly.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't just be smoking weed. Not in Korea, you can't. Not in K-pop.
No.
They will throw you right out of your whole industry forever.
And not only did he get kicked out of the entire industry for smoking weed, he went to jail for almost a year for it.
Yeah.
And not for selling or doing anything like that.
Yeah.
And then, spoiler alert, in this season, he just sits there and pops pills in this season. So not only does he sort of poke fun at the industry of them kicking him out, and he's like, well, I'm going to continue this on to the season of the show. So.
Yeah. Rough stuff. What else? I showed some Christmas cards.
Evelyn A knows, yeah, you like K-pop, so.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have much on my list today, unfortunately.
There's not much. Oh, there's the new.
I was gonna show that pen. I just never did.
Okay, do it real quick.
Okay. Did I? Which pens? Did I show this other one? This one? Did I show that one?
Yes.
Okay.
You showed that one, and you showed that one, I believe.
Okay. Well, and there's one I didn't do, and that's this one. This is a Leonardo Memento Zero primary manipulation 4.5, I think.
Is that which one it is? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I think it's engraved on here somewhere even. No, it just says Leonardo and Atlas. This is number 80, 61, 81? 81 out of 150.
You can read it. You couldn't read it before.
Really? Oh, good job. Good job, me. Short stream that more time for pizza. Wow.
Right.
Camera is heavy. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's really going in and out. I'm not sure.
Dustin, you're on the list today.
You're on the list.
You're on the list.
Yeah, this is an Atlas exclusive. This is Jonathan Brooks resin. This is actually the first primary manipulation pen I have. I don't think you have any either.
I used to have one and I sold it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you
I
had
had
one.
the very first iteration of it.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is part of this this big haul that I filmed a video for, but I have not posted yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the rose gold trim. It is really nice. They also have a ruthenium trim one, which is like not quite black. I think it's very good.
Yeah.
Rockin' New Year's Eve tech party. I mean, it was in here by itself. I don't know what it was doing.
I assume this is sold out now.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
I mean, last time I checked, it wasn't.
Well, you got yours, so everyone go get one. They're fine.
I got mine.
Yeah.
The Plonger did sell out. This thing is gone. Although they had some at Drongul's the other day.
Oh, okay. Is that the pastel primary manipulation? They might have something like with pastel in the name, actually.
I think it's just PM 4.5. Yeah. Primary edition 4.5. And it's not sold out at all. I've got a bunch.
Wow.
They have it in every nib size. Or at least they have. Maybe they have. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a bunch of nibs and they just slap them in there. I actually don't know.
Oh, that's possible.
But yeah, still available. So, still available. There you go. There's a link. And if you use the code Inkdependence at checkout, you might get some extra off. I think it's probably 10% currently. Might be 15. It's whatever the sale is.
Yeah, I don't know if it changed, but
maybe the animals had their own video party. Maybe they did.
Maybe they did.
Mm-hmm.
There's 0 in here right now.
I know, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're all gone. How's everyone doing? We're doing pretty okay. Let's see, is there a description? Nope, not really. Product specs? It's a pen. This is a pen.
That's a pen.
Yeah. So, yep.
Yeah. It's super pretty. It's not the cheapest one of them, but, you know.
Not the most expensive either.
Well, that's true.
$3.69 Canadian price. You.
Oof.
You. Well, that seems high.
I went to Michael's, the craft store today, and they had a lot of Christmas stuff, 60 to 70% off. That's not part of the story, but they still have stuff, so go. If you need Christmas things, they have a lot of stuff still there. But a bunch of the things had on there, you know how they have the Canadian price and the U.S. price? I think they had it on backwards for most of the things, because it was like U.S. $24.99, Canada $17.99. I'm like,
yeah, that seems backwards.
that's backwards,
Maybe
though.
that's why it's there.
So I'm curious if they had it in the system correctly, but they didn't have the self-scan thing, so I didn't know. I didn't want to check. But yeah, I thought I was going crazy a little bit. I'm like, that's not right.
Best time to buy Christmas stuff is January and February. Yeah, maybe. Although a lot of the stores have been throwing stuff on clearance before Christmas.
Yeah, the candy was before Christmas even came.
I got lights, like Christmas lights, at 70% off. At least 70, maybe it was 80%. It was a huge discount at like Lowe's Hardware.
Yeah.
The week before Christmas. It was weird.
They're like, well, you're not going to put any more up. I mean, you can keep it for next year. They're LEDs, you know.
Discount code a one-time use? No, you can use it as many times as you want.
Yep.
I encourage you to use it all the time.
Yep.
Because it gives me some affiliate credit, so that's always great. So.
A large portion of things that we are able to get in every realm of things is thanks to everyone using codes, Patreon, all that. Just watching.
Hey, speaking of that, if you use the app Honey on your browser, delete that stuff immediately.
Or Pi, or there's like other
there's
types.
Others, huh?
Yep.
Oof.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently Honey and those other apps have been, Honey screws me over.
Exactly.
I did, there is a guy who is doing a class action lawsuit, and I did join the class.
Legal Eagle? Yep.
There you go, that's the name. She knows I'm not going to remember that name at all.
People here, I'm sure there's some of you who know who Legal Eagle is on YouTube.
Yeah, so they're doing a class action lawsuit, so I joined that class because it just steals every affiliate credit. It's a wild thing.
Yep.
So I don't really know what's going on with that, but you can Google it up and you can get some details on that. There's some really good YouTube videos out there of people explaining how Honey steals money from every creator.
Yeah, it's not even just creators. It's just any person that is shopping on the internet that has that on their browser. Yeah. They are taking codes away from you that you would be able to find on the internet, and they just won't show you. Even though they're telling you it's the best code, they're using their own codes that is lower, so they get the money. And they worked with the stores.
She means it's a lower discount.
Lower discount, yes, thank you.
Yeah. And they let stores pay them to not show discount codes. It's fishy from the ground up. So just delete that thing if you have it. It's terrible.
Just look on YouTube, search Honey, and you'll see lots of people talking about the whole thing of it. Go into more detail. It's
kind of wild. It's got to be illegal. And I'm pretty mad at PayPal. And nobody seems to be calling PayPal out on this. They're all talking about Honey, but PayPal owns it now. And there's no way they would have bought it not knowing how they made money. And that is fishy.
Because they gave a lot of money.
Like $4 billion or something.
3 or 4
they paid
billion,
for it.
yeah. So they're not giving that kind of money to them for nothing.
Yeah. So very fishy.
Yeah.
Sending you and your sweetie the best wishes for your anniversary. Oh yeah, it's Strings and Petals is their anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary!
Boss and Annabelle.
3 years. Wow. Congratulations.
In 26 minutes, it's their 10-year bothering each other anniversary.
Nice. Aw, that's cute.
That's fun.
Do you guys do anything for your anniversary, or if you're like us and we just say, oh, let's just go to a dinner and call it a day? Back where it's 3 years, we were still doing stuff, though.
No, were we?
Yeah, we were.
We do the we look up like what the traditional gift is or whatever.
Or what's the other one called? Traditional or
like contemporary
versions of it. Then we would get a silly version of that for the person. So
yeah,
we stopped that even.
I think our steak dinner thing started because one of them was leather, and we're like, neither of us really like leather that much, and so we decided to have the inside of leather, which is steaks.
I think that's what we did. That sounds right.
That's stuck. Yeah. So yeah, we don't. We don't really do a whole lot for our anniversary. It's not, PayPal comes from the. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of. Dustin's buying you dinner.
Wow.
Never done fancy celebrations or gifts. We live frugally so you can fly to the U.S. all the time.
Why don't you just come and move here? You should come on. They're gonna let you on.
There's some nice houses around our neighborhood.
Yeah. No, she would move by Dustin, which they probably expensive. I don't actually have no idea how expensive Arizona is, move here. We have beaches and mountains, and there's everything.
But Arizona is so close to the beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, PayPal's gone through a few hands.
Yeah.
You never see a description of restaurant use the inside of leather. No, you never do.
They
you
don't,
almost never
weirdly.
do. Yeah. Like suede, but like that, but tasty. Yeah. Somebody said show ink swatches.
Well, they're gonna here. Let me get it. What do you need?
That brown box right there on the floor with all the bags in it.
I think they're talking about there's some Twitch people in here asking you about things.
Are they? I didn't see any of that.
There's several of those that you have not seen. This one?
I don't know. That one with the bags.
Okay.
Yeah. Careful, it's got addresses on it.
You knocked my delicious cat over.
Well, you were trying to dox our friends, so you had it coming.
Well,
I got this big old bag of ink samples from a friend who may be in the chat here.
We just started going through those, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that is
so many,
so much."
She wrote an annotated list of
how nice is that? I didn't even see that
of the inks and stuff. And she put in there
stickers.
I know, fun, right?
Yeah.
Shockingly little washi tape on here.
Shockingly. Yeah.
So yeah, annotated ink list. How fun is that, right? And then another friend sent me a bottle of ink from a
from Paris.
From a pen store in Paris, which is real fun.
L'Orange.
Well, it's just orange.
I'm assuming it's in French. It's L'Orange.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is my second bottle of ink from this place. It's actually they're both orange.
Really? Well, look, we all know what you like.
My friend Anna also got me one of these. It was years and years ago, but they're little tiny bottles, so I ain't mad about it. Fun little things. I got to write my thank you notes and stuff here.
I do too.
So that's on my.
I do too.
That's on my. I'm just gonna put that right there.
That stays right there.
Yeah, it's fine. That's where it stays. I don't know what people were asking about Twitch. Did you see those or no?
Well, yes, they're asking you about things that came yesterday, etc.
I don't know. Do we want to talk about that?
It's up to you. I mean,
Yeah, all right. We'll talk about it a little bit. So yesterday I got a couple of big boxes of ink from Pannonia out in Hungary. We've been working on getting a couple of inks made by our friend Mate out there. Makes really good ink.
We've shown those. We showed the prototypes a few months ago. If you've been here for a while.
Thanks. Yep. And the colors are not quite what we were expecting. So we've been talking to Mate about that, and we're going to have a new batch of corrected inks in the near-ish future. But that means those aren't quite ready yet. But it also means that there will be a short run of very exclusive inks. I just got to come up with new names.
You can show it if you want, just to show that what might be, what will happen, and what we have currently.
They're on that brown clipboard right there behind my laptop. I hadn't intended to say anything about that, so I didn't have any of that ready. But yeah, seems like the recipe was a little bit off on these, and it's a thing that can happen or whatever.
Oh, for sure, when you scale things.
Yeah, when you scale things and all that sort of jazz. So the first one is going to be called Toe Beans, and it is a black ink with a pink nano pigment in it. And since it's black and pink, it's kind of hard to see. but actually those little white areas right there, that's the pigment where it pooled. But that means when you write, a lot of times you'll get like this sort of white overcast kind of in the middle of your black line. I think it's really cool. And it came out really well. The prototype or the bottles though are actually a blue black. I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but they just kind of came out blue black, which I think is really nice. But it's also like it's not. It doesn't fit the toe beans thing. So toe beans is the whole like joke on that one is that we have these void cats, and they have pink toe beans, which are their little toe pads. Katie and Clipsy Cat both are like that. Yeah. And so I wanted to have the like dark black with the little pink that shows through sometimes. Yeah. So the blue black, while very nice, is not like it doesn't fit that thing. And then for the other one, it was going to be called Mr. Nose's Peepers. And the prototype one is that top one, which is
more of a green, like a yellow tone, grassier green, and the other is more of a blue toned green. Yeah,
they just kind of came out different, and they both have like a purple shimmer in them.
This
one I didn't shake. This one I was just going for the. I was just going for the.
The stuff that's in it is still the same and correct.
Yeah. But this one really matches our cat's eyes. Well, Mr. Nose's eyes, who we lost earlier this year. And so this one just kind of doesn't. So anyway, we're going to have, we'll have 4 inks at some point. Yeah. But I was talking to Mate about it, and like, there's no point in, I'm not gonna pitch them. They're perfectly good inks. They're just not the thing that we were looking for.
Yeah, so they're totally fine. They're just off enough that it's just like, it's not the same. Yeah. And so... Yeah, we'll just have a small batch of if you like the blue black or you like the more blue toned green, those will be a one-time thing. Yeah, those will be a one-time thing. Yeah. So we're gonna be we'll have those eventually. He's making it. He's we're dealing with that, but I mean Mate's super good to work with, and so immediately was like even though it was just after New Year's, he's like oh
we'll fix it. So good person to work with. Always has been, and he's gonna keep making inks for me because the guy's great. Mm-hmm. So those are not quite ready. So those of you who are on Twitch, they're not quite ready yet. We'll deal with those later. Mm-hmm. But when the new ones come in, we'll get that going. Yeah. Call them not toe beans and not peepers. I don't know. I've been trying to think of like fun names for them.
I call it almost toe beans and almost Mr. Nose's peepers.
I was gonna call it light on my toes because it's a little bit lighter than the black. Mr. Nose's blues. No, that sounds sad. Blue beans and green beans. Well, I don't know. That sounds weird. I don't know. Green beans is funny. Blue bean, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll come up with something.
Dustin would be good with that because he likes beans.
He does love beans. Yeah. So Dustin, I did put together a bunch of samples for you today. So I got out my pipetter and I was doing that stuff.
I saw Mike getting those out.
Yeah. So the inks are in progress. Those are those are actually happening. The diamine ones, who knows? Frankly, I don't.
That's the thing. We're trying. Yeah. Especially Mike. Mike has been trying pretty much. Yeah. So.
Well, Audrey's been pushing me to try because otherwise I'll be like, nope, forget it. I'm going to find somebody else to make it, or just forget about inks altogether.
Oops, all beans.
Oops, all beans. It's not quite enough beans. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's UK vegan food brand called not cheese. We have I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah,
that's a type of margarine here in the U.S.
Yeah,
probably still has that, right?
It was.
Does that still probably exist?
In Europe?
No, here.
Oh yeah, it still exists. Okay. Oh yeah, there's lots of like margarine.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, just like that one. I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that still exists.
I haven't seen it.
Land O'Lakes and all those.
I thought Land O'Lakes was butter. Maybe they make both.
I think they make both. They make lots. Oops, all toes.
You have no problem believing it's not butter? Yeah, I also believe it's probably not butter.
Yeah.
Only feet.
Oh.
Oh man, evil ballerina.
Look, you can always have somebody come. Like you mentioned, we need names for something. People got suggestions.
Greg sent me some ink suggestions recently. I still have the email unread. I haven't had a chance to write it down in my list of good names and stuff yet, but I will. So, tagline one from you 4 years ago was able to believe it's not butter. Nice.
Yeah, nice. I believe that you can tell.
It's pretty long though. There's also TCBY, too good to be yogurt. I don't know. It seems like it's perfectly fine.
It's fine.
I believe it's yogurt. Yeah. Seems yogurty. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't the brand that had Fabio as a spokesperson? I don't know. He definitely was.
One of those brands.
He wasn't a roller coaster spokesman.
No.
A spokesman for geese.
I don't think so.
Didn't he get hit by a goose while he was on a roller coaster? I think that's
Porch Cat, the ink.
Porch Cat, the ink.
I did have another picture here recently. Of the
Oh,
Kit
really?
Kats.
Oh.
So this morning, we usually give a mix of dry food and wet food, the Porch Cats. And we had ordered food from Chewy, and it was supposed to come today, and it just didn't come early enough for the wet food to be here. The disappointment on those cats' faces when they realized, they're like, okay, you're putting that dry food down, that's fine, now where's
the rest?
And then I was going inside, they're like, ma'am, what? And Stripes the cat went up to the, like, he was just staring at the door for a good 5 minutes, being like,
When he coming back out with the good food?
what are you doing? He stuck around, and it eventually came at around noon or something. He was still out there, he's like, food? And he got some food. He was very happy about finally getting his wet food.
Mm-hmm. Gum on Blue Jeans is pretty good, but I think Atlas has already got the gum thing, and I don't really want to bite their style. But it's pretty good.
Here's 3 of the
The
cats.
service in this restaurant is declining. True.
There's Stripes
look at
down
that.
there. That's Riffy. And then basking with his chocolate highlights is Big Floof there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here, well, inappropriate licking, but also look at him just basking in that sun. Look at him. Look at him.
Just hanging out on the porch.
And this is what Riffy likes to
I
do.
was told there would be wet food.
And you've cleaned that door recently, too. What is going on? Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
We're going to get ripped up on Yelp. It's true. It's true. We're gonna get ripped up on Yelp. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know.
So, yep, they're still doing good.
Yeah, they're doing fine. It's chilly here, but they've got their heated cat house, so.
Oh, did you ever look at... Okay.
No, of course not. Of course I did not do anything good.
Oh, shush.
There's a little door in their cat house that needs to be reattached.
They're the one messing with it. Oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
Happy New Year, Inks and Weens.
Thank you.
Can this dog that's not here,
The dog that is sometimes right here.
sometimes right here, have some crust on that? Scraggles! Treat time! Scraggles! Shake a bag. She's probably upstairs.
You know she's upstairs in the attic. Wait. Oh,
Oh,
hi
there she is! Can this little dog right here get some crust? That one? The saddest boba-eyed dog right there?
Boba eyes.
Boba eyes.
Come here, Scrags. Sit.
Sit.
Sit. That's
There
a good girl.
you go.
There you go. I can't reach you. You have to come a little bit further. There you go.
Aww.
Shake a bag.
Gotta shake a
It
bag.
worked. It worked. Call it Eat the Rich after that pen. Oh, this excellent possum pen.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know. That might need to be a permanent ink. Like not a single run. So, the service of this restaurant is declining. Well, the heated cat house keeps them warm enough when the real winter comes. Oh yeah, for sure. It's
We don't really get real winter.
yeah.
I mean,
well, it'll
gets-
probably get colder than this. I
Yeah.
mean, usually in February it's fairly chilly.
yeah.
But our weather here is actually not that bad. It doesn't get that cold.
So I wear my poofy winter jacket
Yeah.
2 times a year. I wore it once already. Well,
Mhm.
I wore it December and January. At Philly, I'll have my poofy jacket, and we go to visit Mike's aunt. Those are the 2 times. Because I had so many winter jackets when I moved down south from Ohio. And I still have some of them because I just don't use them. And they're fine. I just have them around.
There's a chance of snow in our forecast. The Saturday will be gone to Philly. 40% chance of snow. 2 to 3
Yay.
inches maybe.
We haven't had
But-
snow in 2 years.
But it's not going to be. It's going to be 40 degrees. It's not going to do anything. Yeah, it's not even going to be down to freezing. Well, I mean, the lows are freezing, but the highs are above freezing for the
Yeah.
next couple of weeks. We don't really get that much.
No.
So, Yeah, no real winter, but it is nicely insulated. It's got a little door. Once I put that back on, they've got a heated cat bed. They'll be totally fine. Plus, they've been outdoor cats for, as far as I can tell, their whole lives, so they'll be fine.
I don't know about stripes.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Texas supposed to drop hard on Monday. Supposed to get plenty of snow there. Well, good. Snowing there now, says Dad. Where are you? Are you in New Hampshire? Or are you in D.C.? Remember to lick your thumb. You mean click like? Click the thumbs up. I remember to lick thumbs.
I am here, Katie.
Yeah. Oh, still in D.C. and it's snowing there.
It's snowing there. Yeah, I heard cold weather is coming. So.
Yeah, just not for us. It's gonna miss us, I guess. Are you far enough away from possible hurricanes? Yeah, you gotta be.
I mean, we get them, but we're so far inland. That's just some rain.
Yeah.
Flooding possible, but not like
not
our.
Here. So we're further east, like we're further toward the coast than like Asheville, which got such horrible damage. But their damage was like flood damage, and doesn't really do that here. It's too flat, and it's just not. Yeah. Just not gonna happen.
You're really staring at me in the face.
Like it would have to be a nonsense amount of flood for us to get any effect from it at all. The closest creek is way down the valley, and it's a steep enough and long enough hill that we are out of breath by the time we hike to the top. So,
unfortunately, the one place that it can flood is the way out.
Well, that's true.
It would just have to recede enough for us to.
I might get a little bit of snow over in Philly that same day.
I hope not.
It's a small chance of a small amount of 1 to 3 inches, nothing.
Yeah.
And it's going to be above freezing, so it's not going to be a
Happy weekend indeed, C222.
Where my sister lives, it's 67.
That I'm not surprised. It's very far south.
It's going to be 74 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Maryland. Oh, it doesn't say it's snowing there now, but look at you. Yeah. Shows that they know nothing. Anyway, Lucy was doing that too today, having a staring contest.
Yep.
Nice. Don't lick the metal posts. It's true.
Definitely
don't do that.
Don't.
Well, I grew up never really understanding that because I'm like, why not? Because it's too hot. It'll burn your tongue.
Sometimes.
How would you possibly freeze to that? It never gets that cold anywhere. So.
Then you move to Ohio. Hi, Katie. Hi, bowling ball.
Here.
Meow.
Yeah, move your face over here. Do we give her any treats? I don't think
we have not.
I think we just pitched her off the desk.
75.
Sounds nice.
Better than 115, right?
Yeah. Last year you may have gotten more snow in Tennessee than your family did outside of Philly. Well,
wow.
I don't remember it being snowy in Philly last year. I remember it being cold, but not snowy.
Yeah. She doesn't like those, I don't think.
You told me there's ones she does like.
No, the ones in the other room. There's ones that Katie or Skyles likes.
Hey, you want to eat one of these? A little treat?
No, she's like, no.
Absolutely not.
No.
She said, absolutely not. Yeah, we had this discussion about how these are the ones that she liked, and
No, I agreed that you're correct. Those are the ones that Scraggles likes.
It snowed in Philly last year, huh? Well, there you go.
It never snows inside the hotels.
That's right. It never snows where I am, indoors.
If you never leave the hotel, you'll never know if it snows.
I feel like last year was the year we had to buy deodorant from the vending machine.
Yeah. So I get deodorant every 6 months, basically, what I've found out.
Is that right?
Because I got some,
You still have that and you haven't used any others? That's
I used one other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. 3 months then, right? Using
I
2 deodorants in 6 months.
In January, and then I've used one, and So,
heading for 32 C today. Well, that's pretty. 39 C's that's a lot of C's.
Yeah, that's a lot of C's.
That's a fair number of C's. We're the only 10 that Dustin sees. I'm gonna tell Sticks and Pedals. Only remember because it was pretty from the lobby windows as you waited for Uber Eats.
Tom, you're from lands that snow, so it's not that impressive for you.
You're like Boston. What are you talking about? He's like, I don't know. It snowed a little bit, I guess.
You have to be used to it.
Yeah, there we go. Cat cam.
Cat cam.
There. Bam. Yep.
There's a new Kakuno out. That's the thing I was going to mention. That's the thing that I know is newer that came out here on Jet Pens and other places in.
Oh, Jet Pens has the TI2 tech liners. How about that?
Too, yeah.
These are really fun. Very satisfying to play with. Not cheap though.
Yeah.
They do have a pen of the month club you can join.
Oh, okay.
Where you get fancy stuff like these.
Yeah.
or whatever, and that costs significantly less, but you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. That's fun. That's right
there they are.
Yep.
Kakunos. These are inexpensive little pens from Pilot. $16, not bad.
Yep.
And these are a fun color. Oh, they got gold nibs. Well, gold-colored nibs.
They're gold-colored nibs, and they're sort of like a milky sort of color.
Yeah. Some of these are in stock. This one they call brown. It doesn't really look brown to me.
No, it's like a taupe. It's taupe.
It's for sure a taupe.
Yeah.
Absolutely a taupe.
Yeah.
Stakes and Petals is an 11 or a 12, maybe. Feeling seasick?
No.
If you're feeling seasick, then get inside, drink some water.
Yeah.
These are sick. Sick. Haven't snowed in since teenage times, so I think you couldn't open the doors. Yikes. Yikes.
Are you looking for anything at the Philly show?
Oh, Carol has that. I don't know. I don't really have I have a vague shopping list. I put stuff on when I'm like, oh yeah, this could be fun. But, I got to redo it because I've got a bunch of them that are checked off because sometimes I find there's not like one thing checked off here. Oh, it's because I just said I just didn't really want that. I don't know. Not really. I don't know. Like, there was some inks and stuff. Carol keeps telling me I need to get some of the new Diamine inks. I'll probably get one or two of those if I can find them there. I don't really know. I haven't, I don't know. We'll see what I see. The thing about Philly is that some of our friends go there, and they're generally selling from their own collections, and so that's...
I both hope and don't hope Tammy's there.
I haven't... I should text Tammy.
Yeah, you should text Tammy.
Yeah. I don't know if... I don't know if our other friends are going to be selling stuff either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Haven't heard. But if I give you $100 for you shop for me, maybe. Maybe. That could be fun.
That could be.
Yeah. Not a fan of extreme temps either. Nobody is. But gross. So I don't really know. I don't, what things should I put on my list? What should I shop for? All right. Camera. It wants to update is its deal. It's freaking out because it's like, so let's remind me later. Maybe it's to zoom in just a skosh. Too many skoshes.
Yeah.
There. It might be like trying to focus on this thing behind me. It's
very
freaking it
well
out.
could.
Anyway, yeah, what kind of things should I be looking for? And then Dustin films an unboxing for me. I don't know if he wants to do that.
It's still, oof.
Oh, camera, come on now. Deal with yourself. Get it together, camera.
Get it together.
See if I can turn off the autofocus or something. Image adjustments. Don't. If I just turn that off. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see if that helps. Yeah.
We'll see if it helps. He'd love to do that. I'm sure he'd love to do that. Do unboxings. Question: if one was to purchase a Show Design Monarch nib, what side would y'all recommend? I mean, it really depends on how you write. They tend to be pretty on the wet side, so I would go maybe a size smaller than you expect.
Isn't he going to be having the stubs out soon?
I think he said he was going to have some stubs for Philly, but
okay.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know. But yeah, he's got some stubs he's been working on for a while. He's usually had a tester of those you could try out. I don't know if they're going to be available or not yet, but maybe. Look for all the new sugar turtle stuff you won't have time to make before then. Oh. Are you going to have a table, or are you just doing workshops? I thought you were just doing a workshop or something, right? But yeah, I really like the Monarch nibs. They're pretty great, but they are a little bit bigger and a little bit wetter than you probably think. Buy one of each. That's the way to go.
That you definitely should do that.
I like the F and the M. I've only got the medium, but it's really good. So, and sometimes they are tuned so you can write with them upside down. That'll make them finer. But you've got tables. Panos will be pretending like pens while you.
Is Panos there? Are your parents coming too?
Fun. If your parents come, tell them we will give them a high five.
Yeah.
King of Night. Oh, the King of Night is cool from Esterbrook. That's a neat looking pen. Those are kind of expensive, I think, though, aren't they? Also, they probably are sold out by now.
They also have those other Esterbrook ones that you were considering and they never got.
Oh, the Back to the Land ones?
Back to the Land, yep.
Let's see. Oh, there's still some left, I guess.
Yeah.
There's still one at, this is just at Atlas. It's just the first. They got good SEO, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's a cool looking pen. $315 is a little spendy for a casual purchase, but those are really nice looking. I haven't seen them in person. Hopefully they'll have some we can see. Yeah, It does look really good. I have all but the stub and the new fine stub italic one he just showed off. Oh, did he show off a fine stub italic one? Neat. He's been doing a lot of work on those. You want me to bring some ink samples? Greg. Mike's Home for Wayward Pens and Ink is always open, my guy. Always open. Yeah,
Oh.
for sure. Just with the little cape. It goes with a little cape. They don't show it in the pictures here. Oh, wait.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
That is pretty fun.
Ah.
It's very batley. It's got a little magnet in there, so it'll hold itself closed. That's fun. I like its little, like, what do you call those? Peaks? I don't know, it's probably from,
ears.
From, like, the collar. It also looks like bat ears. That's
Yeah.
true. Pen is not super interesting. That's cool. Not going to be for everybody. Not going to be for everybody, but it's cool.
Yep.
Carol, did you get one? But, your F is legit fine for FYI. Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome. Pretty amazing in person. Cool. Oh, Sir Joe must have one. Loves his.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. Yeah. Congrats. Annabelle, thank you for wonderful Visconti tune and smooth. Hey, good job, Annabelle. She's never used a fountain pen, but she's pretty good at tuning them, I guess, is what I hear. One of these days I'll have to get Annabelle to grind something for me.
New pen Ian's coming out with is going to be dope. Sworn to secrecy.
What? Hasn't even told me.
How dare you vague book us?
How dare?
I do not enjoy being vague booked.
How dare?
Yeah.
How dare?
You gotta share with the class.
I always assume that he's going to be coming out with something new and awesome. That's
especially at Philly.
Especially at Philly. That's their home show. They've got their shop up and running, which is great. They have so much room for activities.
Yep.
They have a skateboard ramp in there.
Yep.
It's just one of the many amenities that he provides for his staff. So, terrible tease.
will have a new ink and stuff likely, and Philly, a color for Philly as well. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is. So
Audrey will find out the morning we leave, likely.
No, I mean maybe the week before, like
a week from Thursday, she'll probably find out. Yeah. The day we leave.
Yeah. No, it'll be a couple days before that.
So
for sure.
It's gonna be cooler than the Monarch. I don't know, man.
Oh wow.
I don't know if I believe it. Don't know if I believe it. Google can have a skateboard ramp so can Ian, right? I feel like Ian just has all the things that Google has. It's an equally amazing campus.
And I think that his kid's going to be really good at skateboarding and stuff, too.
Probably going to be super cool.
Yeah. Because he's, like, probably in there skating up all the time.
I don't know. His child is very small.
I mean,
but it's
me growing up, doing that, though. I feel like he's going to, as soon as he can, he will. Probably. I could be wrong. But
probably.
He's going to be super cool. I feel like Ian's kid's going to be super cool. I really have high hopes, though, so that's not fair to put on a child.
I'd be shocked if they weren't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Do you have 2 kids?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I think it's just the one.
Yeah. Dustin's one is having a second.
Dustin's definitely having a second one, yeah. It's hard for me to keep track of small people. They're so small.
Katie, that's... Your little tail was in where my drink was supposed to go.
Yeah, she loves to whap her tail on things.
She's like, oh, is something here? Perfect, let me put my tail on it.
You're going to give Ian a haircut in L.A.? Are you going to L.A.?
I don't know.
You probably ought to find that out. It's going to be very soon.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think I don't think I am.
Okay.
But I don't have a list of ones I'm going to be fair.
You should probably find out. That is soon.
What?
Isn't that in, like, February?
Yeah, it's January 3rd, Mike. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. It's a month from now.
I don't know what you're expecting here.
I'm expecting you to find out your travel schedule.
Not my job to make the schedule out. So
well,
I get told when I'm going places when it happens. So.
By the way, tomorrow
I got a few new shirts this year for pen shows. I've not tried them on yet.
Well, it's not January.
So
February.
It's usually the week of Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I didn't write it down because
you didn't know if I was going or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't usually go to that one.
Dustin, I want a haircut from you.
I'm looking at my new planner. I don't think I had this last time, did I?
You didn't show the planner aspect of it, but you showed the book.
So I set up my new planner and my William Hanner planner here. Some scuffs and such. Ta-da. Haven't put my name in it.
No,
nobody
you haven't.
Nobody will know.
Somebody will steal it and you'll never get it back.
But this is a month on 2 pages there. The midterm grades are due then.
Yeah.
It's not great. Even worse, Baltimore Pen Show is at the wrong time. It's just the wrong time. They need to move it a week later. Because then I could go and visit my aunt on the way out there. I wish I could do that. Also, it's like the day my spring final grades are due, and like right after my changeover between semesters. It is at the wrong time. So I don't know. It's gonna be it's gonna be rough. We'll see how it goes, but I'll make it. She says, "You got it, toots."
Yep. I like the word toots.
Toots.
I found out good news about Baltimore. For the first time in years, I think we actually got rooms at the show hotel this year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
been
good.
a long time.
You better tell them to book DC right now because it's available or something, and might
heard
have already
it-
sold out. the 10 rooms they reserved.
Barb,
for,
if you're watching this,
we need rooms.
we might need rooms. If they're already booked up, we might need rooms.
Barb, can we stay at your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my Will and Hannah planner. It's called Patina. Yeah, call it Patina. That's what's up. Greg will give me a military haircut.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's sort of what I do.
Yeah.
I've learned I'm doing good, and then do the.
His would be probably white walls or something though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's yeah. Rooms are either not available or they're booked. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Great.
what I heard, that they were available, and then nobody could actually get rooms. So
Weird. That's the way it goes. But yeah, I think this is it's gonna be a pretty good planner. It does have like it does turn.
I would
Pretty
hope
well.
it would turn
I mean, you want it to
open. Yeah.
open at the appropriate times. Then I have my week on 2 pages with my little scheduling stuff.
Yeah,
I can fit a whole. I put 6 months of this in there, and then like the 12 months of the months.
Yeah.
I think if I tried to put the whole year of these in there, it wouldn't fit.
Oh.
Because like the plotter, it is fairly small in terms of these little rings.
The rings
So,
are small.
but it seems nice, and it has some space in the back for me to put things like pens acquired, which I'm ready to start writing down when I get pens. I haven't gotten any. I haven't bought a pen all year.
Me either.
It's the first time I've made that joke. I feel like I've been wasting time on that. I should have told on Tuesday when I left Twitch. I'd be like, I'll see y'all next year. I didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I forgot. Pins acquired, books read. I actually haven't finished that one, but I'm getting pretty close. So I just put it in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm putting gotta decorate stuff a little
You're
bit.
decorating.
I know.
You
But
should
this,
take Tom's class.
I don't know. It sounds like a lot of pressure.
Tom, it's not pressure, is it?
It's not from Tom.
No.
But this is actually.
I think that he would expand your thinking about it.
Yeah, he might. I might just be too locked up with fear
I think that he would
absorb it.
He would open your mind.
See, all pressure. All pressure, he says. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, never mind. Don't go. Don't go.
I know, right? But this paper is actually really good. It can handle highlighter, unlike every other planner I've used recently, which I put a mild liner in and it goes straight through. Or I use a gel pen and it does some weird thing. But this will take fountain pen ink, it'll take highlighters, all that kind of stuff. The paper is not super coated, so it dries reasonably quickly.
Dries.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I've got a little video I made about this too. I just haven't posted it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a beautiful cover. I love this teal and stuff. I bought this from my friend Kimberly,
Yep, that's fun.
who had 2 of them.
Tom is very tolerant.
Is he?
Maybe not. Not only for you, Ruth. Apparently, for Mike.
He
no.
told me it was all pressure.
Yep.
Told me to perform creatively right now.
Yep.
So behind in Tom's class. He's very behind in his class, huh? Already bought 3 pens this year. All right.
Wow.
All right. I do. I both do and don't want to buy ink. There's new ink available at our friend Crazy Allen's place.
What's that?
I gotta look up the name. It's that one that also has watercolors, and I always forget what it is because I'm not familiar with them.
Oh, that.
It's
yeah.
Push Pull.
Push pull. Yeah.
Push Pull. They have Push Pull inks, and they're getting a few more colors on the way. So, yeah. This Push Pull is a small shop up in the Pacific Northwest. I want to say sounds right. Maybe.
We talked about them a few weeks ago.
Probably. So yeah, they got some of those. I want to get some of those because I haven't tried them yet.
You can put it on your list of new brand that you tried.
Yeah, get a new brand. So I gotta go get some of those probably. But other than that, I haven't bought anything yet this year.
There's a new wearing gold ink coming out, isn't there?
There's always 16 new wearing gold inks coming out. I hear there's a new Robert Oster coming out too. Probably a new Diamine. There's so
wow,
many.
look at
so
all the
many.
snark we got going
I know.
on here.
You know, one of the things about
Seattle.
putting inks and stuff on the internet is be like, oh, what does it look like next to this one? Because people assume I have every ink, and I don't. And invariably, it's one that I don't have, and I've never even heard
Always
of.
that.
It's like, yeah, I don't have that one. Sometimes it's one that I do have. I mean, look, I have well over 2,000 inks now after Inkvent. I was like, oh, I've only got like 2,000, and then I got another 75 inks for Inkvent. Well, not quite, because some of the Enigmas already had. But like most of them I didn't.
Most you didn't, yeah.
Saw Crazy Alan said the Sailor dried flower pens arrived. Oh. Cool. Cool. Danger, look behind me. No, everything's fine.
No,
DuckTales. Woo. 2 pins here so far. One's a custom made with a dark abalone. Fun. There's a stranger out to find me. I mean, look, we've had cops show up on the porch before, so.
That is true. We have.
You know, that was recently, like a couple of years, like 2 years ago.
Yep, that's you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorrows of Young Weather.
Whoa. That sounds intense.
Yep.
Put Robert Oyster Australis Hydra in your Kakuno. Oh, interesting.
Australis Hydra. Sounds
Sorrows
intense.
of Young Weather. Is it spelled like that? It probably is.
I trust Becky.
Yeah, I do too. Let's see here. Yep. No, it's Werther.
Werther's original.
Sorrows of Young Werther.
It's banned.
Womp womp womp.
It's banned.
From Warangul, Johannes Wolfgang von Goethe. Goethe. Swords of Young Weather. I don't know about this one. This looks like it's not going to have enough ink in it. I'm worried about this one.
Is that taupe in there?
Definitely a taupe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will either be awesome or too light to write with. I honestly don't know which. No idea. Oh, eating tacos? Heck yeah.
Oof.
Oh, speaking of things that are kind of too light, move your knee over a scotch. There we go.
Oof.
I got this really nice. White King of Pen recently, and I had this ink from Colorverse that I had high hopes for.
Vent, yeah.
From the Color Vent, the White Hole ink, which is really cool and not like anything else I have.
And they called it White Hole. To be fair, they told you what was going to be up with it.
I know, yeah, it's a little bit light for me. It's better on this paper than it was on the paper I used originally. And it's pretty good on copy paper because it soaks in harder, and so you get a little more color. I think it's legible. I can read it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I want to read it for very long. And it's just not it's not a pleasure to write with, unfortunately. It's going to knock it down on my ratings.
Even with King of Pen, which is going to be nice and wet for you.
Yeah, this is a pretty wet nib, and not quite. Ever find out why the cops were calling us? Why we got swatted? Don't know. I mean, I assume it's because we got swatted. But why they were called is somebody was a jerk.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
But now we're on a list, so that probably won't happen again.
We're on a list.
Yeah.
I know.
List of YouTubers.
Yeah.
You haven't mentioned it yet, but today is National Blame Someone Else Day, so I'm blaming you. I mean...
Thank you for...
Look, I was going to mention it, but then Scraggles told me not to.
She would never. How dare you slander our little dog's name?
It's a rule. I have to blame her.
Out of all things, you're going to blame our sweet little dog with boba eyes?
That's right.
How dare you?
She can't even... you missed a swatting? Oh, you did.
That was a long... Yeah.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Cops showed up. Every cop in Graham showed up at the door. It was great.
Yep. It was pouring outside. And,
pouring down rain.
And we had a couch sitting up because we're getting rid of a couch and we got a new one. So they probably came and thought we were
the couch was turned up on its end against the wall. That's true.
Yeah, it was.
Boba Eyes ink name.
Yep.
I don't know what she's been saying that for like the last 2 weeks, and I don't know what it means.
Not weeks. I've been saying it for months.
I don't think that's true.
That is true.
Is that really?
Yeah.
I still don't know what it means. I don't know how eyes can
Would
be Bobas.
Would anyone like to explain to him how Scraggles has sweet boba eyes?
I don't know what it means. Tomorrow's National Spaghetti Day.
Well, we could have spaghetti tomorrow. We do have spaghetti here to have.
That's true. We could. I don't know. Somebody explain to me the boba eyes because I don't know what the hell that means. Boba's a drink, I guess?
Yes.
But I don't know how it has to do with the eyes. I don't know. 76% of all statistics are made up. I heard that's true. Dark and glossy and inviting.
There you go. Thank you, Dustin. Yep.
It's like lumpy and squishy and weird, and that's not how I think of my darling dog's eyes. She's a perfect princess. She doesn't
She
have
is.
weird, squishy, gross things in her eyes.
They're not swishy and gross. They're sweet.
Oh, yeah? I don't see you eating a lot of boba.
I can enjoy them, though.
Can you?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Have you ever?
I have tried boba.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Was it a weird stream when that happened?
Yeah, it
was. A weird
was.
stream. See, yeah.
Just
Carol's
imagine it was
been
us
here since the
being
olden
there.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah. We invited them in, but they didn't want to be on. They didn't want to be on stream.
So, what is the first thing you can sort of remember of our live streams? That like somebody who it's old, they're from the OGs.
Yeah, they're
If
not
they
old.
remember certain things, so what do you think it would be?
Me? Oh, I don't know. I don't even remember what those were like.
Well, the one thing, if you've been here a very long time and you're an OG,
See.
is if I would sit back here in the corner, not up here with you.
It's true.
That used to happen way back in the day.
I thought I had a thing here about like when we started doing this. I wrote the date down somewhere, but I lost it.
No,
It's
I
not in
don't
here.
see it.
No, I don't know. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Is it under here? I put a lot of notes under here. Sometimes they're important, sometimes they're not.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it.
Eric remembers Odd in the corner. Yep. Then
You remember Odd in
an
the
OG.
corner?
Yep.
Wow.
Also, you've been here a long time. If you saw the Bamboozled, if you're here,
Beanboozled.
Beanboozled,
Mm,
you're pretty old. Yeah.
yeah, that was a time.
Well, it wasn't a good time. My stomach did not feel right for the rest of the night. We ended up having pizza, but it was a while later because our stomachs just was
I
not
think mine was
wanting to
fine.
eat.
When I wouldn't let her sit at the desk, it's true. She kept trying to sit
Yep.
up at the desk, and I would just like slap her.
No.
Get back in the corner.
Yeah.
I don't remember why though. I think it was just because we didn't have another chair. That was the only other chair in the room.
Yeah.
And you would come in like after work or something like that.
Yeah, because that was back when I used to work on Fridays, so I would come in the very last few minutes, and so you didn't have anything obviously here.
Yeah. But that was years and years ago. Even Jan Scott remembers Odd in the corner.
Yeah.
Yep, you've been here for a long time.
Yep.
I didn't have a beard. Really, I didn't have a beard when I started doing these.
I mean, it's possible. For a
Wow.
while you didn't have a beard. Yeah.
I think I've had this since like
I did.
2017 or something like that.
Oh.
In fact, some people on one of the Discords were showing like, oh hey, this is the last picture I have before I had a beard. And I think that my last one was like in 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every time you do, you're like, oh, or you see a picture of yourself with that beard,
Oh.
like, oh, that's my face.
Yeah.
As you always do.
I actually was thinking of shaving my beard, and then I looked at those pictures like, oh no. No, there's a reason I cover half my face. This half. If I could get away with covering more of it, I would.
Self-deprecating.
No, those pictures are legitimately like traumatizing, and I don't want to shave my face now.
Yes, Mike having a beer. You're an old OG if you remember
True.
Mike having a beer.
Used to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I still have a beer every once in a while. I just don't really do it on stream.
May the ghost of Patrick Swayze haunt us? Oh no.
What's this now? Oh. Look, if I'm going to be haunted by somebody, it might as well be Patrick Swayze.
Rest in peace, the sexy Patrick Swayze from back in the day. Yeah.
Become a werewolf? Oh, man.
Yeah.
One day, the dream. Although, I don't know. Some depictions of werewolves make it look like a lot of not fun. So, I don't know. Shaved once for Movember, never again.
Wow. People learn their lesson. Like,
Yep.
nope.
My beard grows pretty quickly. Like, if I hated it, I would have a beard again.
You'd have that itchy stage, though. You'd complain about it.
I got the stuff for that.
That's
I
good.
found the fix for that.
Yeah. What else has been throughout the years that we can reference between time that things happened? I mean, you're not helpful.
My memory doesn't work.
No.
I don't know. Who do we know if you're werewolves? Probably. Taupes. Yeah, the taupe joke is actually not that old.
Yeah,
Although I guess it's like a year or two. Probably a year or two.
Yeah.
I don't really keep track of that stuff very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink for two. Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah. And we went and saw Shelter Dogs one year, too. That's been a few years ago.
Yeah, we did.
That.
Yeah, that was quite a long time ago, actually.
Yeah.
Yep. And people gave money for the shelter dogs, and we donated the cash to the shelter.
Yeah.
That's saving grace. And
Yeah, that's where I got Scraggles. Wake Forest.
Wake Forest. I kept trying to say Winston.
It's right
I knew
outside
it wasn't
Raleigh.
right. That joke is an actual color description. Oh, taupe. Yeah, true. It is also that. Taupe and mauve, though. Those are between those. It's every color.
That's every color that you need. Yeah.
Like had under 1,000 inks, and that's a time ago. Yeah. Well, I mean, at some point I must have.
Plant Dependence Stream. That's a good one.
Have I done a Plant Dependence stream?
A long time ago.
Really?
Oh yeah, you have.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, right now it would be very depressing. like, look at this dried up husk. Look at these wilted ass plants.
A lot of the time that Mike used to use on the garden is spent on YouTube work now. So that's part. It has been struggling a little bit due to your other job now. So.
Yeah, and just like generally the last couple of summers have been like pretty bad. And I don't remember what it was the summer before last, but there was something the summer before last that really kind of wrecked my whole summer. I don't know what it was.
Extreme Post-it. That is another. If you've been around for the
Oh,
Extreme
yeah.
Post-it, you're an OG.
The Extreme Post-it,
Still
that
up.
is very OG.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. It's still there.
Still there.
You can't read it. You can't read it anymore at all anymore, but it's for sure still there. Yeah, Extreme Post-its. Those things, they're the truth.
It is extreme.
It's extreme.
Hi, Katie. You want food, don't you?
Beat you the Extreme Post-it. Yeah, the Post-it's still there. Yeah. Camera going berserk in a Pin Show live stream. Ugh. I mean, Brad's butt all over the Pin Show live stream because I was actually that was the very first Pin Show live stream because I was doing it from my computer. I brought my laptop and just like set it up there, and I didn't even know if it was going to work at all.
Yeah.
I think Sarah was there for that. Who else was there? A bunch of our friends were there. I think it was at Baltimore.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure like Brad's table was behind us, so he was like standing up behind us, like his butt was in the frame the whole time. But yeah, well maybe this is the first Pin Show live stream I think.
Did you do live streams back when you worked for the Andersons at Pin Shows and stuff?
Must have.
So if you saw Mike working with the Andersons, you're an OG. That's
it wouldn't have been on the stream.
Yeah, but if you saw him at
like at DC and stuff, I would like work with them mostly on Saturday. Well,
yeah, it's usually on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday I usually work for them. Usually like Friday I would do the live streams. Yeah. DC was smaller though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your wife was there? Do what now? Is your wife's name Sarah? No, different Sarah. It's Endurance. What's this? Oh, the Post-it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Maskless live stream so long ago. Yeah, well, that would have been pre-2020.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Yep. Yeah. It is a while back for sure. Posted in the porch. Yeah. Yeah, still there.
That's all I can think about. That's all I can think of.
That was I found the video for that a while ago. I deleted all the little bits because it's taking up so much room because that was a lot of footage.
Yeah.
I was burning stuff and blasting things off the fence with water and I did all kinds of nonsense with that. What's the piece du jour? I don't actually know.
I don't know. What are you feeling?
Whatever. We did Domino's last week, so let's not do that. But whatever else. What are the Andersons going to do now? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Don't know. Sarah, not me, his pen wife. Well, I don't know what it is. Remember Streams Post is good.
Yeah.
Your wife is a smoke show. Oh, love punching up. I see. We're talking
That's
about
what I
smoke
heard.
Show? Yeah. The shelter visit. Yep, that was fun.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, that was a nice blast from the past of remembering.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to this year? What should I do this year that's like different and new for the channel? What should I do?
Oh, that's not.
Y'all tell me what I should do. Everyone's wife is called Sarah, not mine.
No.
Mine's called Odd.
What was my name? My other name? Tiffany? What was it?
Amelia.
No, the one on the stream, and she hasn't been back. She's on vacation. Because Audrey, when I was on
It
vacation.
might have been Tiffany.
Or something like that.
Something like that. A road trip, creative journaling right now. Oh, she's stupid hot. Respectfully.
Dutch pen show.
When is the Dutch pen show? I don't have a passport, so it would have to.
It was Tiffany. Thank you, Dustin. Yeah.
Nice. It probably won't be this year. Song and dance. Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh, Mad Libs. Yeah, we haven't done a Mad Libs in a while. Go get the Mad Libs. It's in the far top green box.
Of course it is.
I know.
No, it's not. Oh, there.
Yeah, it's real thick. Yeah. Visit some smaller pin creators. Yeah, I'm not really an interviewer so much, so I kind of haven't done much of that at all. I don't know what I would do. Have Tom on as a guest host? I mean, he's not really here, so that's kind of hard to do.
Well, we've had Ian and stuff on the show.
Do we have Ian?
Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
Yep.
I think I had Anna one time when you weren't here.
See?
I did have Ian. That was a long time ago.
If you were here when Ian was on, you're an OG.
Yeah. That was before there was good like streaming stuff for that. I think we used like, what the hell did we use? We used like Google Messenger live video calling or
Something
some
like
weird
that,
thing
yeah.
because we didn't have anything we could do with it. Have Dustin and you on? I mean, come on. Staying right behind me? Good. I hope you brought pizza. I think Carol's stream might be a little bit behind. I should have said Tiffany. I think she might be maybe a little bit.
Well, I like that she
Yeah.
cleared it up that it definitely was Tiffany. She might come back someday. You never know.
12,500 subscribers. You were here at 700.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, you're early on then.
That's cool. Mike and Drew show or a pin show. That would be fun. Yeah, I'd like to have Drew on. That'd be good. Yeah, and he said he'll do any of those. I mean, he did that one with that Dutch guy, and did that one with those two chicks. He'll go on with anybody.
Anything. Yeah.
Your streaming setup is banging. Your streaming setup is actually very good, Stinks and Pedals. I mean, she's the reason I have this cool lens up here. What else do I need to get to make my streaming setup as good as yours?
What?
It's gonna be more expensive lenses and stuff likely.
No. We just write it off.
You just write it off. Hi, Kat. What's up?
She's staring. She's like, food.
She's like, I feel like it might be time for the treats to go off again.
Yeah.
Where's the treat
It
song?
is 6:30. There she is.
Yeah. Hey. You keep moving just slightly out of frame. There she is. There she is. She wants me to help me color grade. Oh.
She messes everything up.
She does make that really difficult.
Yeah, she does.
You really mess up my whole thing over here.
Would you like to do Mad Lib?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. This one. All right. I need a little pen. All right. We need. Here, Katie. If you would move, then I could use my desk. That would be nice. Say goodbye to everybody.
Eating Katie.
Turns out she likes being held like this. I was holding her this away yesterday and scratching her belly.
Her big kitty belly.
Well, I mean, look at this belly.
So much belly.
She, unlike Skygulls, has fur on her belly.
She does. Skyggles has very little fur on her belly.
This is a warm kitty belly. It's nice to take a nap on. Yep. Who needs pillows when you got kitty belly?
You're really making her breathe weird.
I know. Ink Identification Game Show. Oh, you have lots of thoughts? Wow. Good. You're behind headphone stuff every time you talk to Charlie. Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Yep.
All right. So, Libs, Mad Libs. How can I tell if he likes me?
Don't you just want to put them in there? You've decided because you have to go back and forth.
Yeah, but this way they can see the list of things.
Oh, so you're gonna
write
them
in there. I can just write it down here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Put it on here. Give me what you
Plural
got?
noun.
Yeah. Y'all start putting in some words, and I'll start writing them in the area. Ducks.
I feel like it's Ghost Files, like just random words coming out.
It's true. Yeah.
Beans.
Is that a fruit?
I don't know. I'm just naming things. Fruit. Sugar turtle. Escargot. Swaddle.
That's a verb. Swaddle.
Magnanimously. Took me a second.
That's an adverb? Yeah.
Yes? Yeah. Bananas. Taupe. Elbow. Stroopwafel.
Wait, elbow. Do we need a body part? Maybe it's a noun. I'm going to use it as a plural noun. Elbows.
Poke hard. Thanks, Dustin.
Oh, there was a part of the body. We need another part of body.
Eyebrow.
Piggy bank.
Your dad says prickly.
That's we don't need an adjective. Do we?
Christmas
Wait, is prickly an
sweater.
adjective or an adverb? Would it modify? Yeah, it's an adjective.
Yeah, it's an adjective.
We need a verb ending in ing. We need a pinky. Body part.
Banging.
Yeah, pinky. Pinky.
Photographs. Grind.
Oh no.
Yeeting was one. I don't know if you need any more of those. Demons. I'm just randomly going through. So if I miss yours, I'm sorry. I'm trying to mix them so I get one of everybody as much as possible.
We need another plural noun. We need several nouns. Give us some nouns.
Hula hooping.
Camera.
Licorice.
We need another part of the body.
Popcorn. We had
How do you spell licorice?
Licorice.
That's a weird word.
We have a pinky finger.
Got that. We need
You
another
need another
part.
one?
Another part of
There
body.
was a toe I saw.
Toe.
Yeah. A weenus.
I already wrote toe.
Well, a rooster.
You know what? Weenus is also a noun.
Yeah, okay, well.
Rooster.
Democracy.
We need
Cowboys?
We need two plural nouns. One more plural noun.
Farmers.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, everyone. Literally, it's just
All right.
say some words.
Yeah, just say some words and we'll pick the
Yeah.
words. All right. How can I tell if he likes me?
Which do you want? Do you
man,
want to do it, or
maybe.
do you want to do it together?
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Do you want to? Which one do you want to read?
I don't care. What do you? One worked better, and I can't remember which worked better.
All right.
What-
You know what? I think it works better if I read the ones I wrote because then you don't have to decipher my handwriting. at
Okay.
all.
If he exhibits 3 or more of the following,
Ducks.
you may
Magnanimously.
assume you are
The beans.
of his eye. When you look him straight in the,
Toe.
does he avert his
Elbows.
and give you an uncomfortable?
Weenus. Oh no. Number two.
If you compliment him, does he?
Piggy bank? No.
Turn-
Does his
Does
piggy bank
his turn bright?
taupe?
I mean, probably it's likely his taupe. After you first met, did he call a mutual
Camera?
to see you if you were
Yeeting?
steady?
That's weird. That one didn't quite work out.
4, when you were alone for the first time, did he try to put his
Pinky finger.
around you? That could have gone. Did you find his
Cowboys?
wet and clammy? And did he sweat and
Swaddle?
excessively? 5, after a passionate date, does he
Grind.
you on the phone or write you a,
Rooster?
or better yet, send you a bouquet of?
Demons?
If he did 3 or more of the above, you can bet your last
Licorice.
he has the
Farmers.
for you.
I got the farmers for you.
Thank you.
Bright taupe.
The beans of my eye.
The beans of my eye. Yep. I came out weird in a couple of places, but others were
Yeah.
quite good. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get
Bouquet
you
of demons.
Sorry, I
yeah.
didn't get you a bouquet of demons.
All I wanted was some demons.
Just a
Mike.
bouquet of
Yeah.
demons. Well, if that's the next patron sticker, we'll know why.
Yeah, right?
Actually, I think Anna would like to do that one. She would think that was
A
funny.
bouquet of demons.
Bouquet of demons. Hot. Yeah. Trying to put his pinky finger around you. Oh my.
Just around your ear.
Are you the beans of my eye? All right. It's time for food.
It's time for food.
I remembered that I hadn't eaten right before the stream, so I ate a bagel. I ate a thing.
For some reason, the doctors decided to do my cholesterol check this week. So that's gonna go great. Because cookies and pastries are definitely cholesterol free, right?
I mean, thank goodness cookies don't have cholesterol in them.
Well, then I'm good. I'm good. Then that's fine.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
A bagel? That's right. Yeah. Daemons are more fun. Yeah. Like, what, email?
Yeah.
Stop staring me in the toes. You look at my toes; they
is
turn bright taupe.
Is that your thing? Oh no.
Don't look at my toes. Take care. Yes, you as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Also, don't try not to inhale kind of burnt cinnamon rolls. We were watching the parade, and like something happened, and Audrey said something, and I laughed. And when I laughed, I inhaled and I just straight up inhaled like a chunk of like burned cinnamon roll, and it lodged in my like whole trachea or whatever, and I was choking up a storm, and now my throat hurt. Like I think it like scratched my throat real good. Mm-hmm. It's yeah, don't do that. You can't breathe cinnamon rolls no matter how hard you try. Mm-hmm. I might have been laughing about the presenter guy. What was that guy? Mark.
Oh my gosh.
That guy was in his feelings. He was so deep in his feelings.
If anyone watched the KTLA version of the Rose Parade,
yeah.
This guy, there was an opening number, or it was the bomber that went. Oh, it just flew across.
Yeah.
They went back to this guy. He was crying over it.
He was full on. And Audrey was like, "I think he's crying," and I was like, "Ha ha ha!" And then the co-host was like, "Are you crying?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just got really overcome." And he's just like weeping with joy about this bomber or something.
He kept talking like he was so emotional. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but to be so emotional through the parade, which is usually a fun, lighthearted thing.
He was about crying about every float. It's like, oh, this one's so beautiful and moving and so touching and so like patriotic and so. And I'm like, Mark, act like you've been here before, my guy. So.
I hope he's not watching this because,
If he is, like, hey, look, I want him to have a great...
I think he might have been going through something. I mean...
It seems like he was in his feelings, and it's good to be in touch with your feelings.
You know who the other presenter was? It was Lisa Gibbons. Anyone remember Lisa? She's still doing stuff.
Who forgets Lisa Gibbons?
Look, I'm sure somebody
The famous
here.
Lisa Gibbons. Unlike Mark so-and-so, I don't know. He's apparently a TV presenter and stuff, but not something I know.
Yeah.
Mom's Mercy. It wasn't even the anthem. It was just
there was no
just
anthem.
a flyover.
It just flew over.
It just flew over. I mean, look, they do look really cool, but not like move me to tears really cool. So I don't know, man. But yeah, he was really feeling that parade and like all the flowers and all the everything. He's like, look at those horses.
And they had Debbie Gibson on there.
Yeah, Debbie Gibson was on there.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that one person we didn't know who it was.
No idea.
Betty who?
Betty who? Yeah, some Australian named Betty who.
Yep. Glenn, do you know Betty who? Because I'm sure you know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well, see, she's not in Australia anymore. So he's not going to know her now.
I don't know.
Your wife worked on the V2 bomber. That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, those are getting retired in the next few years. Mm-hmm. We're going to have a whole new thing to fly over. You know who?
I see.
That's right,
there.
Betty. Yeah.
Who?
Betty who. Yeah, not Doctor Who.
No, not Doctor Who at all.
No, not the Doctor Who.
No.
But yeah, man, I really do like that parade though. It was a very good parade. The bands were all good. The floats were amazing. It was.
Did Ohio State win?
I think they might have.
I don't even know. So I'm from Ohio, so you have to like Ohio State, Ohio State. But I don't know if they won.
I want to say they did, but.
They won.
Yeah.
Go Bucks.
Yeah. They're going to the national championship now, I think.
Okay, great.
Wild.
Go Bucks.
My SMU Mustangs out in the first bowl game. But hey, look.
They made it, though.
They got to the playoff.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Good for them. All right, folks. As Dustin said, ahoy beans, cheerio, water bus, barahe, borahe. Think about spreading the world, make it a better place.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh, this is broken again.
It's broken again. We're here forever, guys.
Wow. Every time. YouTube's got to get their stuff together. Just a bivalve.
Not doing it. We're not doing it. Maybe in 2025. Maybe I'll change. Maybe I'm turning a new leaf. Maybe I'm starting to be more trusting in 2025. What do you...
Well, I'm sorry, you can't because we already made all these stickers. I'm trying to get inks made with these stickers. You can't be trusting bivalves now. Sorry.
What? I don't know. Maybe am I the same person then? Am I the same person in 2025? I'm still not trusting?
I don't know. I think it's kind of up to you. Mm-hmm. You can trust a bivalve. I encourage you to trust a bivalve.
No, I can't. You just told me I'm not allowed to.
You're allowed to trust whatever you want.
I have a better appreciation for them. I'm not going to trust them, but I have a better... I will not say disparaging things as often as I did before.
Okay, that's a resolution.
I'm not trusting them, but I'm
Making
okay.
good New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are my New Year's resolutions? To be even more vicious regarding my enemies. To grind them beneath my heel even more.
Consult a bivalve. That's Olive Octopus. That's a good. I'm not going to trust them, but I might consult with them. That's a good thing. Okay.
Olive Octopus also sent me a lot of fun stuff.
Uh-oh. It's a very Midwestern goodbye, everyone.
Look at all these fun things.
Yeah.
I got burbs. Look at this burbs.
There's another burbs down there that
No,
fell.
a burb fell on the floor. We got this awesome thing, which I think she painted.
So artsy.
How cool is this?
I am afraid to show my shoddy workmanship compared to this.
These have some stuff on them you can't see, but super
But they're-
fun.
Yeah.
So thank you very much there,
Yes.
Octopus. Lick a scallop? Oh man, I would mess up a whole bowl of scallops.
Or
I
trust
like a
but
scallop.
verify. That's okay.
Trust but verify a bivalve. Yeah,
There you go.
Anyway, all right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
We'll see you next week. I'll see you on Tuesday and Thursday, and also Friday. And until next time, think what you want in the world, make it a better place, and that's it. Maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
trust a little bit.
Yeah.
More hey.
Have some pizza.
We're gonna eat some pizza.
Yeah. Bye.
Happy New Year.